With our recent stretch of cold weather, some of the homeless in La Crosse have turned to city parking ramps for warmth. News 8 Eric Jacobson spoke with city officials about the situation and joins us with more.
Lisa, over the last few days, inspectors with the La Crosse Fire Department have found homeless people living in the Market Square parking ramp, particularly in stairwells. Inspectors had to tell those people to leave due to several fire code violations. They say it's about finding the right balance between showing compassion for the homeless while also looking out for public health and safety.
Basically, I work and I come here to sleep.
Craig White Jr. calls Market Square ramp his home.
It's heated, that's why we come here.
But over the last few days, inspectors with the La Crosse Fire Department have found multiple fire code violations with people living in the stairwells of the parking ramp.
Primarily those issues were with exit lighting, emergency lighting, blocked exits, and obstruction of stairwells.
Other concerns involved the sanitation of the ramp and items left behind such as mattresses and broken lights. La Crosse Fire Chief Greg Cleveland says the violations in the stairwells affect health and public safety.
We have to look out for the safety of everybody, which includes the homeless. And we also have to be responsible to the people who live at Market Square.
White Jr. says a few bad apples have caused the current problems.
It's good to stay here, but everybody else has been messing it up.
Cleveland says solving this problem requires finding the right balance between protecting the homeless and the general public.
We are concerned about the safety of the homeless people too. The homeless issue is not a city problem. It's not a non-profit organization problem. It's a community problem, and it needs to be dealt with from several different angles.
One of those organizations tackling the problem of homelessness is the Salvation Army, who offer shelter to those in need.
We're open 365 days a year. We have social workers here who try and work with these people so that they can get back out of shelter and rejoin the community again.
Those in the community know, however, that more work needs to be done.
By simply just enforcing laws and throwing people out isn't really dealing with the situation as best as possible.
I try. It's just overwhelming sometimes.
According to Kim Cable from Coulee Cap, the last point-in-time report, which calculates the amount of unsheltered individuals in the La Crosse area, found 12 unsheltered people. Most of them were found in parking ramps, while 2 of them were found in their cars.
Wow. Now, we've also learned that the La Crosse Police Department is also helping to get some of these people who don't have homes a warm place to stay.
Yes, I mean, they've opened up actually an emergency warming shelter at the Northside Community Policing Center at 713 St. James Street. Last night, the shelter housed 4 people and again will be open from 7 p.m. to 8 a.m. both tonight and tomorrow.
That's great, because we've heard, of course, from Corey that it's going to be cold the next couple of nights.
Yes.
All right, thanks so much.